Sonic is one of my favorite series, but I still haven't really dived into the whole world of fan games. I've only played a couple. Like, I've played Project 06, I played Sonic GT, Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit, so I've played a couple. But with how many fan games are out there for Sonic, I have not played enough. Not even just with Sonic, but games in general. I know there's a lot of like FNAF fan games and Undertale. So if you guys have any fan game recommendations, make sure to put them in the comments below because I need to get put on. I have like a whole world of untapped. I'm dead already. I have a whole world of like untapped fan games I still haven't really dived into. But I've been hearing a lot about this one. Just came out, with just revived, all that stuff, and shit, it looked really good. So I was like, hey, no better time to expand my fan game horizons than right now checking it out. And yeah, the controls are really, really good. Like, it feels really good to move as Sonic here. I know I just started playing, but like, I'm might already get to glazing like everybody else. This is like the chaser I needed after that Sonic Fortnite skin. Listen, I'm sorry, I don't know how everyone else feels about it. I don't think they look that great. I like Eggman's Fortnite skin. I think he looks pretty good in Fortnite, but the rest of them, nah, and I really just miss that. You know, to say something positive about it, I guess it's not the worst it could have looked. Like, it could have been a lot worse. That's like, I don't know if I call it good, but I call it like best case scenario. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of people get really hyped about this game because they're like, dude, like this, it's been like 5-6 years. They finally revived it. Oh my god, I was waiting for the engine to be used for something. And I'm just hopping on the bandwagon. I'm not about to lark to y'all and pretend like I've been waiting for this shit for 5 years. But the best thing about finding out about games like late or not hearing about them until they actually come out is that, you know, you didn't have to suffer through waiting like everybody else. I mean, some people, they've been waiting like what, 5 years, 6 years for this. And I just heard about it now, so I didn't have to wait at all. I didn't have to suffer through that. It's just here, and it's ready for me to play it. I think this is a totally original level and not a remake. Well, no, it for sure is. It definitely is. There's nothing like this in any Sonic game. You know what? This just reminded me, I actually have played one more Sonic fan game I left out. I played Sonic Omens, the one that everyone hates. And I mean, to be honest, the level design in that game was like pretty shit, but the engine was just really fun to play as Sonic on it, so it was cool. But I didn't finish it because the stupid like plane missions were actually pissing me off so bad. Like, I was fine with the level design being kind of mid, you know, because it was still fun to control Sonic, but then they had to throw in those like dumbass plane missions, and what the hell am I doing? But then they had to throw in like those dumbass plane missions, and yeah, that shit ruined it. That pushed it way too far. I remember this one sand one I was stuck on forever and it was pissing me off. Hey, if you have a PC though and you've been missing out like me, you definitely got to tap in with these Sonic fan games. But hopefully you know like a little bit about a computer. I mean, I went to download this game and I saw a comment that said, what's a 7Z file? Why aren't you just giving us the exe? And I was like, dear God, man. Listen, I know not everyone is like that tech savvy with the dude. The camera is beating my ass right now. But like, I know not everyone's gonna be tech savvy. You know, I don't want to make fun of people, but like, come on, what's a 7Z? What's a 7Z file? What does that mean? Hopefully that guy was actually able to download the game okay, and he went and got 7-zip and not WinRAR because WinRAR sucks. This game really made me fold and go back to my old ways because I used to make a lot of content on Nintendo games or, you know, Sonic. Platformers are my favorite genres, so I used to make videos like that, but I stopped because honestly a lot of times when I play a platformer, I just don't have a lot to say in it. So I moved to playing more like story-driven games or like RPGs, stuff like that, where I feel like I have more to say in it while I record. But I'm like, you know what? I don't even give a shit. The world got to see this. You know, I actually got my girlfriend to try Sonic Adventure 2, and somehow she came out liking the Knuckles stages better than everyone else's. Like, she would get to the Sonic stages and be like, oh. But then when it was a treasure hunting stage or a mech stage, she was like happy as hell to play it. I was aware she's not really a platformer fan before, but like the concept of someone playing SA2 and being like, man, you know, I really fucking hate the Sonic stages. I really hate the speed stages. Can we like get them out or something? Can I just skip them? Like that doesn't sit right with my soul, you know? I mean, I know me. I remember using a mod, and don't judge, all right? But I remember using a mod where it would just let you choose what type of stage you wanted to play. So I was able to just do a full speed stage campaign, just Sonic and Shadow levels, and I skipped the other two. I've obviously played the other two styles before. I just mean like on a repeat playthrough, you know, sometimes I use that mod. The last time I played SA2, I didn't use the mod. I did everyone's levels, but, you know, you know, like if you're in that type of mood, I could kind of just only do speed stages. I'm pretty sure everyone agrees, but my honest ranking is just, you know, speed, then mech, then treasure hunting stages. I actually don't mind the mech at all, and I kind of enjoy them. The treasure hunting stages, you know, they have their charm, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood. Like, it really depends on the time. I've had fun times with them, but then there's also other times where I just want to die while playing them. Okay, I just realized the game is called Project Heroes for a reason. Let me be Tails. Can I switch to Tails? I think I have to go back to the lobby and then do that. Okay, here we go. The boy Tails, the GOAT of Sonic. Yes, better than Shadow. Sorry. If Shadow's your favorite, you're lame. I'm sorry. You're like, want to be cool and edgy. Like, literally every friend I know who's not into platformers or like Sonic at all, their favorites are always Shadow. I'm sorry. It's a LARPer's favorite. My friend literally had on like a Shadow backpack trying to look cool and stuff in his photos. And I was like, bro, name what game Shadow came from. He was like, and I was like, all right, fuck it. Name one Sonic game. And he was like, So sorry, y'all, but Tails is actually the coolest. I tend to like the, more of like the wholesome, like, you know, good guys instead of like the more edgy ones. So my favorite characters are, you know, Tails, Luigi, and my profile picture, Rouse. But like, they can still have a tough side to them. Like, I still mourn the Tails we would have got if in Sonic Forces, after Sonic disappeared, he actually quote unquote went crazy. You know, Tails went crazy, they said, and then he was totally fine and normal. Like, imagine a Tails out for revenge and he was actually teed up, actually locked in. Like, I'm telling you, don't sleep on Tails. Just wait, okay? He has the potential. There's gonna be a future game where they like really boss him up. And you know, playing this level reminds me, Project 06 is incredible. Like, I love Project 06, but there are so many people I see that would be like, man, 06 was not that bad. Bro, 06 was actually really good. And they haven't even actually played 06. They've only played Project 06. Like, come on. Bro, y'all don't know how bad it was. I had it on my Xbox 360. And as a kid, I actually liked it because I was a kid. And, you know, as a kid, you like fucking anything. But, like, even as a kid, I was still getting glitches and stuff playing unintentionally. And I'm someone who usually does not get glitches for games that are notoriously glitchy. Like, when Sonic Colors Ultimate came out, I didn't get a single glitch. I didn't have any of, like, the seizure elements on my screen. I didn't fall through the map. Like, I didn't have a single glitch. So I'm someone who's usually really lucky. Even when games come out and they launch pretty glitchy, I usually just have a smooth experience and I don't experience anything. Even me, right? Playing Sonic 06 as a kid, I remember so many times just like clipping through the map, all type of dumbass shit. So I always make sure I make the distinction. Like, yeah, Project 06 is top class Sonic, not Sonic 06. All right, so this part was definitely made for Sonic. No, Tails. Tails, come on now. Tails, please. Don't do this, please. Please. Don't. All right. You know, this is why I wish a little bit we could swap mid-level. This shit was definitely not made with Tails in mind, but it's okay. We can still get up there. How the hell would you even get up there as Knuckles? Honestly, I don't know. You might be fucked. Well, I mean, I guess you could climb it. You know, hey, he does climb, but I saw something on Twitter. I think it was like from some Sonic account, and they posted like some type of hint and like a forehead of a character, and it looked like Sticks. And man, I love the Sonic Boom show, man. I know it's just nostalgia, you know, I grew up watching it, but I also rewatched it. Like, I rewatched every episode, and it's still really good. Like, it's still a pretty damn good show. I have no clue why they went with like the characterization that Knuckles is retarded, but honestly, I don't even hate it, as long as they didn't make Tails stupid. Except for that one episode where he clones himself. Man, this is such a cool fan game, though. Like, I'm pretty sure the reason why that there's not like all original levels and we're just playing like remakes of levels from other games is probably just to like test it out at the start since it just came out. I don't know if they're planning to like add more levels or if they're gonna just leave this engine up to like other people, you know, just show people that like this is possible. But it's still just so cool to play through these levels in like a whole different way, and it doesn't even feel that like out of place, even though there's a whole different, you know, engine, whole different style. We're going through like adventure games, played a level from a boost game, all that stuff. It doesn't feel like one of those import mods where like you import a level from the wrong game and it like doesn't play right. It actually fits. Like, they actually fit. Please tell me there's more after this though. And no, just gotta beat the level. That's it. Come on now. Wait, look for the next portal ring. There's still more to find. I I pressed the triggers like it asked me, and think my game is broken. Well, I guess that's the end of that.